Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Ziggin. So, if you're new to this channel, we'll summarize this real quick. So, for other channels, they might put video, or put subtitles, or put sound, but I've tried that in the past, multiple times. I always get a strike, and then have to wait 90 days to get rid of the strike. I almost got terminated a few times in the past from trying that. So for the foreseeable future, we'll be doing this way. So if you don't like the way I do it, just go to a different channel. Don't dislike this video, because that's why I see a lot of people will be like, oh, just delete your channel. Oh, you're doing it this way, delete your channel and dislike the video and leave. This is how we've been doing for the last 2 years. So the way we do it is up in the corner here is a timer. I will put 3 seconds on the timer if the video is 15 minutes or longer, about 10-15 minutes or longer. If the video is less minutes than that, I put 2 seconds on the timer. But basically, I will start my video at 0 seconds. I will do a 3-second countdown. When my video hits, so like 3, 2, 1, and then when my video hits 3 seconds, I hit continue, and about that's my timer will be linked up with the same amount of seconds as the video. So if you want to watch with me, just put the timer through, put your video to 3 seconds. When I get to 0, just hit play and you're good to go. You're watching the video about the same time I am. Like I said, if you guys don't like this, go to a different channel. This will be at the start of every anime, television, or TV show, or movie episode reaction and review. I do the full time, so if you want to watch it fully with me, that's how we do it. Also, if you've seen this intro before, you can skip past it, because down below here it's going to be split up from intro to where we start the video. I usually give it about 5-10 seconds before we start the video, and then after the video I do the review. I usually section it off on that, or if we do we do more than 2 episodes or 3 episodes, we'll be sectioned off with each episode reaction, and then at the end we do the review for all of them. Otherwise, that's how we do it here. Like I said, if you don't like it, just go to a different channel. But this is how we're probably going to do this for the foreseeable future. Otherwise, thank you for sticking to the whole thing if you're new to this channel. Otherwise, let's jump into it, whatever this video might be, and hopefully you guys do enjoy. Hello YouTube. This is Miss Grizzly again. I'm back. I'm in comfy pajama, like onesie, with like comfy slippers. It's time to pick up 3 more episodes of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. So if you didn't know, I said last time we did one of these, I probably would make a beginning so I could put it after telling you guys how I do this, telling you guys why I'm doing this. And then I decided, I think either decided the episode or the last part, or I decided off screen that I would do customized parts every time, instead of having one template that I put at the beginning. So Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is considered my #1 anime of all time. It's been that way for years and years, but I have technically haven't watched it in 10 years. The only episodes I have watched are the episodes I've covered watching on here. So our goal is just to watch through, and because I don't know how half of the deadly sins end up. I know they get defeated, but I can't remember how half of them get defeated. Lust, I have no idea. Memories of this is just all jumbled together. I thought Ling would have already been here, but I'm guessing Ling gets introduced when they go back to pick up memory. I'm thinking that's how that works. I might be wrong, but I've forgotten a lot. It's been like 10 years since I've seen it, and my role is I can't watch it unless we cover it. And I only pick up episodes when I'm feeling depressed or just down in the dumps. So we are picking up 3 more episodes, 3 or 4 more episodes. I don't know if I'm wearing this 3 or 4 episodes, because I'm going to get really sweaty in this, and I might just swap into a t-shirt and shorts. because I will get very sweaty. But we are picking up 3 to 4 more episodes. The end of last episode, we met Greed in the bar. Wow, it's only been a month and a week. Well, 2 months, actually, since we've done the last part. Let me pop this open. It's going to take a second. But like I said, if you guys want to watch around and see, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm missing in my memory for this. I also want to know if it's still considered number one within my head. And like I said, I only pick up 3 to 4 episodes every time I'm feeling down or depressed or anything. It helps me get back up. We're going to be recording this in a game called Beautiful Karamari. This will probably be uploaded after the My Hero 2 episodes, or this will probably be uploaded. I'm recording this on a Sunday. This will probably be uploaded Monday or Tuesday. And these will be recorded before I record anything else. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood dubbed. Last episode we did was episode 13. I want to quickly just scan through the episode to make sure that this was the last part I uploaded. It was. Okay. So we're good. We're picking up at least episode 14, 15, 16. Like I said, you guys can watch this. You guys can dislike it or pop on to a different video. But this is one of the ways that cheer me up. The only thing I do allow myself, other than watching old episodes that we've covered, is the intros. At least the first 2 or 3 intros I let myself watch. The other ones I only listen to. I don't watch because it could screw with memories. Because like I said, I'm missing a lot of stuff. I don't know how lust bites the dust. I can't remember how gluttony goes out. I remember partially how pride goes out. I don't know how sloth gets defeated. There's parts of my memory that's gone from the show, and that's why I want to fill them in. But also, like I said, I only pick this up when I'm feeling down. Otherwise, sorry for the long intro. We're going to jump into episode 14 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. We're going to put 3 seconds on the timer. Otherwise, give me 1 second. I need to let this load for a second. Also need to lower the volume on this because it is pretty loud. Also need to turn off my Xbox because I'm not doing anything on it. Okay. There we go. Episode 14 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood in 3, 2, 1. I will also say, if you're new to this, I talk more of a darker side. I'll talk about my life in these. I'm more likely to open up during these because I watched this back in high school. And that was what, 2014, 2013. This was technically my first anime that I ever finished. But from the time I first watched this to now, I've changed a lot. I used to hide my emotions all the time. And I'd rather not hide them anymore. It destroys me if I try to hide them. But that doesn't mean anything to me because even showing emotions now, I get teary on weird stuff. I can get teary or sad or just blush uncontrollably when we read in love stories or listen to ASMR for sleep aid. I absolutely can't see women cry. It absolutely destroys me. I just need this to pick me up. So I wonder when we get the second intro Because I think this is still the first intro. I wonder when the second one will appear. I know there's 5. At least I believe there's 5 openings. I wonder if they draw the faces like this, all covered up, just because they don't want to draw the rest of them. Where is he? What is the South HQ? I remember the North HQ is Briggs, right? And to the east... To the east is where Mustang used to be stationed. Is there a headquarters to the west? Oh yeah, the teacher. The teacher came in. Do I have a page for this? That's probably the perfect time for that to happen. No, she's not okay. So I'm guessing that... Who was that? That was Armstrong and the Führer. Here, right? I don't have a Fullmetal Alchemist page. I don't know half these guys' names. I absolutely should have put a Fullmetal Alchemist page on this. If you guys... If you didn't know... If you didn't know... I have a book here. You might hear me flipping through it. I keep a journal, and each page is dedicated to a different anime or manga. Does he have 2 backup swords? How many backup swords does he have? Does he have a backup sword for each side? Or does he have 4 backup swords? Is he that prepared, or is he... Does he know he'll break blades? The Armstrong jet. Shrunk. It's a technique that's been passed down the Armstrong family for decades. Do any of these... Do any of Greed's alloys here survive? I can remember how Greed ends up, but I cannot remember how these idiots end up. The hybrids. Damn! Well, there's 2. Oh. He was a bull, right? Oh. I love to see when... He'll still probably get killed. I'm guessing Armstrong didn't know the kill command for these guys. Oh no. Does the Fury is one of the ones I still need to get a Funko for. But this is Alphonse still close enough to see this? He's this skilled because he was trained that way, right? That's why Bradley's this way. I can't remember Bradley's backstory. I think he was trained. So Alphonse isn't nearby for it. That revelation destroyed me when I first watched this show. Bradley's eye tattoo. The Ouroboros. Also, another question you guys probably don't know. The how many times every time a homunculus dies, how many lives is taken off? It's not just one, right? Alphonse, you have to get away. Damn, he was cutting two. But it makes sense. Bradley cut through Greed like it was nothing. Damn. I can't imagine what she feels. Wait. He has 3 extra swords, but he has 4 sheaths. Is he just carrying an extra sword on him unsheathed? Also, did I miss something here? When Bradley shows off the Ouroboros to Greed, did Greed not know he was Wrath? There was an old theory going around, I know when the show came out, that if they said Fullmetal Alchemist, that means they lived. But if they didn't say it, they died. But that disproves that theory right then and there. Oh shit. Is he getting his memories back? Was that because the blood of the other touched the seal? Because I wonder when this was going to happen. I knew he eventually would remember his memories, but Bradley doesn't kill Greed, right? Because Greed has to eventually be put in Ling, which means he can't be dead, right? So where does he keep? I'm confused. I'm really confused here. I don't. Was he actually going to kill them there? He could have. Real easily. Was that bluff or was that an actual statement? That moment there, I have no idea. That's a general question. I don't know. I don't know if that was a bluff or it was just him being himself. I will say one thing I do like. The one thing I do like with the series is this Brotherhood, they don't show off the yearly, like, quotas that the alchemists have to take. I get. The. Why. Why does he want her as a alchemist? Wait. They haven't found out, have they? Oh, that's gonna fucking destroy me. I thought we got over Hughes. I thought we really got over Hughes. They haven't found out, have they? Oh no. I don't think they have. I need to take my fucking thyroid medicine before I forget. I don't think they found out about Hughes yet. I really thought we got past that. Oh, that can't be good because Brim really has to find out, right? If Brimley would be the one who'd be the most chaotic against it. She actually had an attachment to the Maze, whose kid and wife. How did he get Greed here, and where did he hide Greed? That's probably answers you can't answer. Questions that you can't answer. Answers that you can't answer. I can't remember how she dies. I know they all die. I don't know how he dies. I think I know how Envy dies. The only ones I do remember is Greed, Wrath, Wrath, and Greed, Wrath, and probably Envy might be my three biggest that I. Those are the three biggest I could think. I know how they get taken out. The other four, I have thoughts. I have very little thoughts of how they get taken out or ideas. So Greed didn't know. Okay. Here's another quick question. I'll ask this again later on. Why is he connected to the pipes? Or is his chair just connected to the pipes? That is true chaotic. We're getting closer to my favorite Greed. My favorite character of the whole series. He's up there with Armstrong. It's between Armstrong and him would be my favorite. Here's a question. Never mind. We'll save it to when they find out more about the kid there. Can the homunculus learn alchemy? If they can, why wouldn't the father want to teach them that? That make them like so much better use, other than their skills. I'm gonna skip through this just so I can. We're gonna clear this timer. Going to the end real quick. I don't think there's anything extra. I can't remember where Fullmetal Alchemist because it's been forever. I think it's just a preview for next episode. I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. Yeah, so it's only a preview for the next episode. Like I said, I'll pick up 15-16. I am heating up. We're going to probably make it through one more episode, and then I'll take a break. I need to take this off and go on shorts. So we're going to first let this load for a little bit. We're going to put 3 seconds on the timer. And then we'll jump into episode 15 of Fullmetal Alchemist. I have to let it load about 30 seconds ahead. It's about 19 seconds loaded. I do about 30 just because that's usually how far it has to be ahead for it to not have problems loading. Okay, that's about it. Fullmetal Alchemist in 3, 2, 1. How many alchemists are there? We can't know all the alchemists, right? Also, you'd think at a certain point they would think, let's just stay away from this guy. He's killed so many alchemists. Or is it the cockiness and the attitude of the alchemist that caused them to? We got the new intro. Oh. I'm tearing up because I'm thinking about fucking Edward and them finding out about Hughes. There's Ling. We have Armstrong's group. Not Armstrong. Mustang's group. We have Hohenheim and... I think between this one and next episode, I will put a page on my journal for Fullmetal Alchemist, because I need to start writing down people's names. May. I can't remember what the panda's name is, right? Panda? How many? We haven't got the history of Ishval, have we? How far in is that? I can't place that either. That can be anywhere from 10 episodes from now or further. Because I know we've gotten flashbacks of it, but I like Scar in the background has just had enough of this, and he's just. See, that's not far off. How did he escape the lab? How? Yeah, how did he get away from the laboratory? Did he just run? Is that. Yeah, he ran off. Could they make additional stones at this point? Okay. She is a woman that's nice and that fierce is one hell of a catch. I think Wimray might be the reason I like women mechanics so much. It's up there, like top tier. Yeah, absolutely has to be Winry. The Moxie and pre-sequel is also that for me. That might also be why I like Mei Hatsumi, the mechanic from the engineer from My Hero Academia. I love I love her a lot because of how much work she puts into her projects. I have to take off my socks. My socks are itching. I've like halfway up the socks on. Was the desert always that? Was the desert always there? I have Hisoka socks. Oh. I'm taking off my shoes. Oh, after this episode, when I'm changing out, I'm gonna look up if there's an actual map of the world of alchemy. Oh, the old man and the woman. I don't know their names. This is why I need to write down their names. The old man is such a great character. I don't think anyone's strong as teacher. How much of the town do they have to repair after this? It has to be a decent portion. But that's probably why alchemists are so well liked, is because they're so easy to repair big messes. Pinguinha. I fucking his idea is to throw her off balance, right? Yeah, if you can piss off a person to avoid their concentration, it's so much easier to take them out. Oh, Rimley is gonna destroy him, right? Teaching them survival techniques definitely helps them throughout a lot of this. How often is that used in nowadays to get away from a situation? Yeah, because he has his memories. Brothers. Oh, he wrote it with his own blood. Foo. I really need to write down names. I will not remember these next time. Does she end up with Ling at the end of this? He's almost like Big Mom from One Piece. You're dead. A woman that can beat the shit out of any man is definitely a catcher. He is very sly and witted, but it makes sense for a prince. Oh shit. How close are we? Do we get that episode over and done with? I do like Mr. Garfield. His whole demeanor and style is incredible. I know he just stays as Scar, but do we actually know his name? In the original Fullmetal Alchemist, I don't think we got his name anyways, right? The name never came up, right? Let it all out. Let it all out. I don't think I've actually listened to this outro once before. A lot of the outros I skipped back when I first watched the series. The first one is, I think, the only one I've actually fully watched because I actually liked it a lot. This almost reminds me of ReZero in a certain sense with the endless fields of green. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely swap out 2 shorts. This needs to be watched anyways. If I get lucky, I might be able to put this out Sunday night, but I don't think I will. I still think I like the outro for season 1 better. Oh no. Oh no, they're returning to Central this next episode. Oh no, that's not good. I'm giving that 8.5 out of 10 because we got Ling in them to show up. Ling is up there with my favorite character. Oh god, no. I might cry. Oh. I thought we got past this, but no, they haven't found about Hughes. I'll be back. I need to change out of this into something more comfortable I'm not sweating my butt off of. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Changed into shorts and a t-shirt. This is not the t-shirt I was wearing under that onesie, because the t-shirt I was wearing under the onesie is a lot more tighter on me, but I have to wear a tighter t-shirt when it comes to that onesie, because the loose t-shirts I'm wearing now are very loose. They're like 5X, but they're 5X for a reason. There will be a video that eventually comes out here, me talking about my shirts and why I order them in such big sizes and where I order them from. It's a recommendation. Not anything sponsored either. It's just a recommendation of where I get them, and I've been getting them for the last 2 years, something like that. I love them, the place I buy them. And I don't know if a lot of people talk about it. The site. I only see it talked about with people who know the site. So. Okay. I bought a different pair of socks. I don't know how long these will last, but hopefully half an episode because it's still cold in this room. Okay, we're jumping into the last episode maybe. If we don't get the full May Hughes thing this episode, we're doing another episode. Just get over and done with it, because I'd rather not cry on my first episode back when we pick up another 3 or 4 if I'm feeling down or depressed. That's usually why I pick these up. We need to put 3 seconds on the clock before I forget. We're picking up episode 16 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Episode 16 in 3, 2, 1. The Japanese intro here. Is this sung by... I'm actually going to take off the socks. I can already tell from how it's reacting to my skin that these are not going to be socks I can wear for a longer time. But that's fine. You know what I would love? I haven't been on VR chat in forever, but I would love if someone made like the Fullmetal Alchemist world. We're in VR chat, even if it's just portions. I would fucking freak. I would be so over the moon with it. I don't know when they meet up again. What happened to Ling? Oh, yeah. Footsteps of a Comrade-in-Arms. The Mustang is so harsh. He is a ladies' man. Why are they always all following them too? Oh no. It is this episode. It has to be, right? Oh, they pass by it like, oh, that's such good writing. Mustang sleeping on the job like always. Yeah. She would feel the most bummed about him. Not the most. There's definitely more people that would feel a bum with him. Holy, that was Envy? Why? Why was Envy there? Is Envy's home base just around the capital? Because he goes. Oh, how many rooms are just small enough where he needs to crouch just a tiny bit? They either find out this episode or next. I don't think it was kind. It was just he just couldn't. Envy, I. Why was Envy here? Other than it being the capital. Have they been in the South for a full month? I don't even know how time passes in the series. Oh, that's such a dick move. Oh, that's such. Oh, Mustang. They're gonna hate you for this. They do crazy without even knowing they're doing crazy. That was such. They're gonna hate you, Mustang, for that one. No. It is very cruel. They find out right now? Does she tell them? Ever, you better not fucking cry. Don't you dare do it. Why? Don't you fucking do this. No. This is the problem, Mustang. If you don't tell them, they're gonna still think this when they find out. There's no way you get across this. If you told them, it would have been much better off. Does he even make it that many episodes in the original? I think I'm still held together because he isn't crying. His voice, the waves against me, but please, please, please don't. Please. Please. Wasn't your fault. Tell the whole truth. You can either step away fully or use this as a message to don't stop. I've been saying, I say this a lot, I'm gonna die because curiosity will kill me. Curiosity will kill me before anything else. I already know I won't live as long as my friends or family. I've already submitted that into my brain that I will not. I get sicker than anybody else in the family. When basic colds does it to me. I won't live as long as anybody else in my family, but as long as I continue this path of my dream job, and as long as I continue looking at my friends and family go towards their dreams, I don't care whenever I pass. I made up that mind a long time ago. And that's just how I am. I'd rather be like this than not think about it. I may never get married. I may never have children. I want to do both, but I may never hit that, and I'm fine with that. I say I'm fine. I'm not fine with it, but in the end of the day, you don't know when you will go. My phrase of have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night, wherever you are, just have a good day. I'd rather be kind to everyone, no matter what, because you can be gone in a second. I'd rather leave people with a good memory than a bad. It's gonna be hard for her. I will only talk about this type of stuff in Fullmetal Alchemist watch-throughs. And this might be too personal, who knows. No one's gonna see most of this, so I don't care. A lot of people see any of my content anyways. Oh. If I'm ever down this way, I think about my passing way too much. Probably more than anybody else. But I've already brought it to my head that I probably won't live as long as I probably want to. What is this play you talk of? Oh, my eyes hurt. My eyes hurt. Fuck. I'm doing one more. Because I'm not done talking. Shit. He's dating Envy. Lust. I'm guessing that is just to keep a better eye on Mustang. I wonder how long Lust makes it through the series. I wonder if she makes it past like the halfway mark. Like I said, I don't remember when she goes. I know all of the 70 deadly sins definitely get taken out at some point. I don't know when. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about myself. Like I said, this is the only time you'll get this from me, unless we do a main video talking about. And I don't like talking about me thinking about my past, and I don't like talking about in any other video. If you guys didn't know, my dream job is this: be a YouTuber, be a streamer. I don't care how many views I get, as long as I upload and continue the path. I could fall in obscurity so quickly, but this is my dream job, and I won't stop. Views don't really matter to me at this point. I'd rather just keep uploading, and right now I'm in such a rut. I've been in a rut for the last week, and I thought recording a few of these. We'll pick up one more episode. We're picking up episode 17. This will be the final one we're picking up this time. I don't do any more than 4 of these. We're picking up episode 17. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I'm giving episode 16 a 9 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. Because it pushes them forward. I don't think it would have had the same effect if it was someone else. Mace Hughes was such a strong character and like fatherly figure to them, even for the few episodes that he was in, that this will push them forward, and great reasons. Mace Hughes' passing might look for the outside as like, this is your warning, do not go any further, but to kill off such a person like that, you can also do the opposite. It's like when one is the victim, no matter how small that one person is, it will always have a domino effect. I don't know if I've told you, I have one tattoo. I plan on a bunch. The Fullmetal Alchemist one, I still have ideas. It's either going to be the Ouroboros tattoo or the symbol for alchemy. The cross and the serpent that Edward has. But I don't know if I've ever said this, but there's 2 people's names I want to, well, actually 3 people's names I want tattooed on my body. One is a person who, a year after me getting help from therapists and stuff, passed away. Took his own life, and I won't name it because I will rarely ever show that tattoo, because it's a person I look at to all the time whenever I'm feeling down. The second person is more famous than the last, and he was another bigger person that I looked up to, and he passed away from cancer. And I looked up to him too, because there's a few people I look up to. And then the third, he was a dick most of the time, but I think that's the way of him showing that he cared about people. He used to be the leader of my old clan, one of the old clans I was in, and he passed away from a overdose. And I knew him more for his online name, and I'm gonna get his online name tattooed to me with the clan tag. Those are the 3 names I do want to get tattooed, and there'll probably be more. But we'll talk more about this later in future videos. But Let's jump into episode 17. This is the last episode we're picking up this time around. In 3, 2, 1. If you guys didn't know, I want to get a tattoo for every anime I have ever watched. And that's a lot of tattoos. Some might be small, some might be big. Some might have multiple tattoos. But I'm not getting a tattoo from the series until we watch this fully through. That's if we make it fully through. Last year, not 2022, 2021, I ended up in the hospital like 13, 14 times. And it was bad. That's also why I think the way I do now. My sick days goes on for days, weeks. But I have to just deal with it and move on. Will I get all my tattoos? Probably not. There's no way. I'll make enough money as it is to... I do plan the one with my old mate, and then my clan. I plan on getting that one before everything else. Because that's high up on the list. I wonder if the bullet could have been found. I remember this case I can remember this pretty prominently. No, it isn't. They are. Give a dog its bone. Where did Hohenheim, their father, find the armor set, or did the father make that armor set? That armor set is such a weird thing that you don't see it anywhere else. You see other armor sets of the same kind, but like same idea, but not that set. I really do wonder where that... We have to be getting close when they find out about Father, right? That can't be more than 10 episodes away, right? Actually, it might be further. I really can't remember. I really can't place events with this series. It's been so long. Everyone dies. Like I said, anybody could die right now. Heart attack. Tumor. It's... You have to live life to the fullest, or live life to whatever your dream might be, and that's what I'm doing every day. If you guys didn't know, I have over 500 hours of back footage that I need to release, and I'm gonna try sometime in January or February to start releasing mass quantities of videos. So be wary of that. This is when he finds out about her, right? Everything's falling into place. I can't read. I'm sorry. It's... Where's this episode going? Wait. Do we get the full conclusion to her being counted as the murderer in this whole episode here? That's more of what he wants to see in people. Ling just gets lucky. He gets lucky in this whole series. Whenever his luck hits low, that's when he gets passed out or gets found by someone and his luck hits high again. You could be court-martialed, but at this point, what else could you do? Ling, this would be a good time to remove those bracelets off of you. The way they play the scene is so great. Ling doesn't know anything. He's just... She resisted. Henry Douglas. Do we meet Henry Douglas again in the series? Or is he only for certain occasions is he brought out? I know he's playing the tough parent with them, but that's speculation at best. I wouldn't use speculate. I would have never used speculation if it wasn't for so much other shows using the word. They find out that she's alive, but when? Vengeance is never sleep. Vengeance changes the person. That voice, you can tell his anger, but he can't be. The face and the voice, you can tell he is angry, but he can't be angry at this point. Be a good soldier. Sit to the sideline. Wait. I have work tonight. In 12 hours. I feel bad for him. I really do. I like everybody around him is not liking this. Everything's falling in place. Everything is falling in place, but I can't remember what this is. I know he eventually finds out of May's, the lady's actually alive, but I can't remember what happens in, because he only takes, he only takes Edward, but I can't remember what happens. I know there's a story sideline thing with Alphonse, but I can't remember why. I know Edward Elric goes to the ruins, but I can't remember what Alphonse's story is. There's something I'm missing. There's something I'm missing here. There's something I'm missing. There absolutely has to be. I'm stopping here. I'm the other rule I put in my place. I think I did it last time. Is I won't watch a preview for the next three. I will only pick these up raw. So if there is something I'm missing here and it shows it me in the preview, I'd rather leave it up to me watching it for like real for the next time. I'll give this an 8.5 out of 10. Episode 17. Things are falling into place for Edward and them to be out of the city, but I can't remember what Mustang's plan is. I just know Alphonse is part of this plan in some way, shape, or form. I can't remember why, and I don't remember what happens. I can remember, like, Edward's path and that whole thing. After this all goes down, I can't remember anything after this. Unless we go to Briggs, if that's next. But I think that might be too far in the future. That might be episode, like, 40. I don't know. From this point on, my memory's kind of blank with this show. Like I said, this show, I have so many blanks in it, but that's because I haven't seen it in 10 years. I also, if you guys didn't know, I talked about this back when I ended up in therapy and all that, but I have big chunks of my memory just gone. The idea behind that is depression and all that can cause chunks of memory to go missing. I can't remember what the word is for that, but they believe my therapy believe that's what happened to me. So I have like big chunks that's just missing. And I think it's some of this. I absolutely have no idea. I have no idea what's happening next. And that's bad to say because, like I said, this is considered my number one anime of all time. And I can't remember what happens next. I can remember where Edward Elric goes, but nothing else. I can't remember anything else after this. I can remember a little bit about greed becoming a thing again, but I can't remember when that happens. After greed becomes greed, I can't remember anything after that until probably the Brig to the north. And even that I have shoddy memory of. Like this show, this is also why I'm doing this, is I don't remember most of the show. and I want to experience it. And like I said, I also watch this whenever I'm feeling down and in the dumps. More than likely, we are going to record 3 more within a week or 2, because I've been not doing good here. You guys don't have to worry about me, though. That's also why I've been not uploading a lot of videos recently, is I've been trying to get myself back on track, and more than likely I'll pick up 3 or 4 more episodes of this in the future, within a week or 2. I'm hoping, like I said, I have like 500 hours of back footage to release. I'm hoping to get a lot of that out in January, February, so I have to get over this. Otherwise, it will be pushed off to March or April. I really don't want that to happen. So, let me take away this. We covered 4 episodes this time around. Episode 14, 15, 16, and 17. All great. Really fun moments. We got Ling now in here. We have the old man and the lady with Ling. Don't know their names. They found about Mei Xu's death, which I thought we already passed. The girl, it takes the fall for Mei Xu's death because they wanted to give a bone to Mustang to try to get him back on a collar. In this last episode, everything's falling in place for Mustang's plan. I don't know his plan. I have no idea what his plan is or what's going to happen. Because that has to be, like I said, I really don't know. And that's the thing that's throwing me off the most, is I can't remember. I talked a lot more about my how I think and how I see the future in that. I know it's a little darker and maybe sad to look upon that way, but it's just how I think and see the future. I can't think of anything else. We have the girl and the panda now in the country, and I know they eventually meet face to face with Ling, and they have a sparring session because they're both looking for the Philosopher's Stone, because only one family can be at the top. My brain right now is just trying to think, what the hell am I missing? Because I am absolutely missing something. Something is not right in my head. I cannot remember. Like, even if it was to save my life, I can't remember what happens next. And it's racking in my head. I'm just trying to think of what's gonna happen, and I don't know. I have no clue. Like I said, I don't know how four of the 7 deadly sins get taken out. I know they get taken out. 3 of them I can guess pretty much how I have a memory of how they get taken out. The other 4 I have no idea. Like Lust Lust, Gluttony, all of them. I don't know if they make it to the end of the show. They could make it to the end of the show and then get killed off, but I don't think they do. Just because I have a memory of how Wrath gets taken out and Greed gets taken out, and like there's no semblance of them near that, but I might be wrong. But this is one of the reasons why we're also watching through this. I don't think I stay at the beginning, but one of the biggest reasons for me to do this is I wanted to watch through this on my own and try to figure out what I'm missing for myself, but I thought I might as well record this journey. But also, like I said during episode 16, this is probably the only time you're going to actually hear me talk more openly about how I think and all that, about my past and all that, because even that I'm too scared to talk about in a separate video, because my family does watch my content, and I'm fine talking about it in a video like this, because not a lot of people will see this, then talk about it in a video that a lot more people will see, because it is just me talking to you guys. And I'd rather talk about my burdens and stuff in a video like this, and because it'd be hidden away for most of the general public. We picked up 4 episodes this time, like I said. Next time we'll pick up 3 or 4, and that might be in a couple days to a week. I don't know, but that will be in the future. Otherwise, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night, wherever you are. Just have a good day. Hopefully I see you guys next video, and like I said, I'm hoping to get this out Monday. Sunday night, Monday morning, sometime around there. Otherwise, I really hope you guys did enjoy, and hopefully I see you guys in another video. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night, wherever you are. Just have a good day. Hopefully I see you guys in that video, and peace.